What's up, everybody? Welcome, Squad Squad, and welcome to Slav Guns Introvert NRA 2023. I've been saying SHOT Show all day because this is actually my first NRA, and I'm really glad to be here with Ben from Winchester because about a day ago, I get an announcement that you guys have a brand new cartridge, and it's the 400 Legend. At first, I thought, like, wait, maybe it's like a typo. I thought maybe a 350 Legend relaunch. No, it's a new cartridge.
Yep.
So talk to us about it because I'm sure there's gonna be people who are gonna want to know. Hey, we love 350 Legend. It's changed. It allowed us. It's either changed hunting or it allowed us to hunt in places where we wouldn't ordinarily be able to hunt. And how is this gonna? I guess. Well, how is this different? And question is this going to answer for gun owners?
Well, you hit on some really good pieces there, which is, the 350 has allowed people in these straight wall states to, you know, have something that's very effective
Yeah.
for whitetail, very effective for hogs. And it's not just for straight wall
Yeah.
states. So, like, initially, that's how it kind of started. But since you can use it in MSRs, you can use it in bolt guns, there's so many different, single shot
Yeah.
rifles out there. And it's such an easy shooting cartridge that it's just taken off. Well, one of the only things sometimes we get back is, hey, I love the 350, but I could use something with a little bit more energy, a
Okay.
little bit more heavier weight bullets, but I still don't want a ton of recoil. And I still, if I'm in a straight wall state, I'd like it to work there.
Yeah.
So we thought, we have 450 Bushmaster, we sell a lot of that,
Yeah.
and we sell a ton of 350 Legend. And we're like, there's a sweet spot in the middle there with
Okay.
the 400. So 215 grain bullets, say, versus like 180 grain
Okay.
power point
Yeah.
on 350 Legend. But yet you're getting much less recoil than, say, a 450 Bushmaster, but similar energy actually. Because the way we basically built these bullets, the length of the bullets, the velocity that we're
Okay.
getting out of it, we're able to pretty much almost get 450 Bushmaster energy,
Yeah.
but much less recoil.
Yeah, because I mean, like a couple of SHOT Shows ago, one of the companies had a 450 Bushy AR. Granted, somebody decided to bring their Go Fast switch on that one. It was stupid fun, but like your shoulder lets you know it.
Yeah, 450 Bushmaster is a great cartridge.
Yeah.
So, like any of these things, when we come out with new cartridges, I mean, it's fun on paper to like compare and things like that. But really, what it boils down to is, if you have a rifle for it, we want to make ammo for it.
Yeah.
If that's what you want and that's what you like, Winchester wants to support it. And we had people asking us for, or at least commenting on, I have a 450 Bushmaster. I think 350 is a little small for me. Or I bought a 350, I love it, but I gave it to my kid, and now I'm looking for another gun, and it's like, well, buy another 350, buy a 450,
Yeah.
or hey, now you got the 400.
Okay. So, what type of firearms was 400 Legend created? I mean, is it still going to be for like your AR platform? Is it going to be for bolt guns? What do you envision that mix to be?
So initially, you'll see bolt guns coming out
Okay.
this fall. So for hunting season, you'll see mostly bolt guns, but we are working with people on the MSR AR side of the house.
Okay.
We got magazines working for that. You'll start seeing barrel manufacturers building barrels, just like with 350 Legend, because again, that's a big piece of why 350 was so successful, is that it's just can go across all different kinds of platforms, right? And it's a lot of fun to be able to say, I could build that myself,
Yeah.
or I could customize
That's a
that
good
in
point,
a way. And 400 you can do that with.
So with 400 Legend, if somebody's going to do it out of an AR platform, can we still do it in a standard AR-15 style, or
Yes.
will they have to go up to like an AR-10?
Nope, it'll still
No.
be AR-15. Different magazine
Yeah.
and different bolt. The bolt face is like a 6.8 SPC bolt
Okay.
face. Some people will ask questions like, well, what's the parent case? There really isn't a
Yeah.
parent case. So like it's not like we took a 6.8 SPC case or anything like that, or a 6.5 Grendel. I've heard that. It's its own case.
Yeah.
It's its purpose-built case, but it does have the same bolt face and bolt carrier group as a 6.8 SPC, which is helpful for gun manufacturers.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I guess, and, well, 6.5 Brundle's completely different bolt face, so I don't know why people would bring that one up. But what I would say, so by having a 680 SPC and by having Winchester come out with 400 Legend, I think that's also going to kind of help other manufacturers say, hey, you know what? 6.8 SPC and 224 Valkyrie have really been in a decline, but now that there's 400 Legend, it might help them to justify keep making parts for that.
Yeah, I don't. You'd have to ask them to see
Yeah.
how that plays out. Like, I'm not exactly sure how that'll work. Maybe
Yeah.
I'd say maybe.
But there's parts out there already. There's going to be parts out
Oh
for
yeah,
them.
that's part of the reason. Like, when we looked at something like this, you're trying to make it to where it's not just completely brand new parts. It helps gun manufacturers and it helps people get there quicker. So that's really how the 6.8 SBC head really kind of worked
Okay.
out well for us. One other thing I'll mention though is from a purpose-built standpoint is yes, it's 40 cal,
Yeah.
but these are all purpose-built 40 cal bullets for 400 Legend.
Okay.
So I'm not saying you couldn't throw 40 S&W bullets in there, but at the same time, that's not really how we built it and designed it, and you're probably not going to see the results that you want to see if you do that on your own. I'm not
Okay.
Again, people did that with 350 Legend, and that's kind of another fun piece of it. But I'll just say, from a performance standpoint, we went after purpose building those bullets around hunting out of a rifle.
Okay. So is 400 Legends still kind of going to be like that northeast coast, midwest type of hunting cartridge? Or because it has more energy and everything than the 350, can this also be attractive to west coast hunter, I guess your big square states out west?
Yeah, I mean, I would say, you know, it's still going to be more, it's not going to be a Western hunting
Okay.
cartridge. I mean, this is still 300 yards and in.
Got it. Okay.
And even at 300 yards, you're getting a lot of drop.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why these states go to a straight wall, is really so that way you're not traveling quite as far. Like, if you look at it on paper, like a slug or something like that, if you shoot just off of a bench,
Yeah.
I mean, most of those bullets are going to be in the dirt at 400 yards.
Yep.
Ish, maybe just a little longer. So like that's if you're shooting just straight out. So the folks out west, like I hunt out west, I probably would not use a 400 Legend. Now, would you have one for maybe just for fun to shoot,
Yeah.
or something that if you have close range type situation, or you have coyotes or something around
Okay.
where you're at, or if you're going to go hog hunting or something along those lines, which I mean obviously out west they don't have hogs, but I'm
Yeah.
saying if you're planning on doing that at any stage of your life, it's
Yeah,
really great
that'd be perfect
option.
for it.
You know what I mean?
And how's the cartridge? So, I mean, suppressors have been really blowing up recently. How's the cartridge going to do with suppressors?
Yeah, so one of the very next bullets that we're going to offer is a 300 grain in our super suppressed line. So, and then we're designing that to get good expansion,
Yeah.
even at those subsonic levels. So that's been a part of the development from the get go, and we've been working with different silencer manufacturers. I don't have any offhand that have actually built anything yet for it, but just like with 350, as soon as we introduce these kinds of things, we start having a lot more conversations.
Nice.
And I have a feeling that you'll start seeing that in the years to come as well. But from an ammo perspective, we'll definitely be there.
Okay, so 400 Legend, you guys are launching it at NRA. So when can people start seeing ammunition and firearms? So is ammo going to come earlier since you were the manufacturer for it, or this is going to be like a fall type, late summer, ready for a hunting season? You'll have the guns and the ammo.
Yeah, so this is exactly what you just said. We're introducing it now, partly because we just started having a lot of people ask questions. Like you probably saw it get approved at SAMI
Yep.
in January, and then everyone's asking, well, what are they going to do? When are they going to do it? This is a great opportunity to talk to people, answer questions. But really, our goal is to have that out there this fall for hunting season. And so the gun manufacturers who are working on this will have some rifles out there this fall.
Awesome.
And then we're going to be producing ammo here in the next few months. So you'll probably see ammo on the shelf first, but a lot of times, if you're a store, you're probably not putting ammo far out in advance of having rifles. But sometimes that'll happen. So I have a feeling you're going to see ammo before the rifles, but it'll be really close.
I guess just like 6.8 Western, I go in my local Cabela's, I see 6.8 Western ammo. I go to the counter, hey, I'm really excited about this. I was excited about the launch. 6.5 PRC on the channel has like really blown up as a cartridge. So like, hey, there's 6.8 Western. I'm like, hey, this is actually going to be really good as well. And like, there's ammo, there's no guns.
Yeah. It sometimes takes a little bit for them all to tie up, especially in that first year. But I have a feeling with 400, it's going to be pretty tight because just with working with the gun manufacturers we're working with, and just kind of the feedback that we're getting from them. But really, I think it's going to be an exciting fall. I mean, you think about a state like Illinois, as a for instance, they're another one who just recently, I'm from Illinois actually, and I'm not crazy about the single shot situation, but I'll take it because I'd much prefer to be shooting a rifle than shooting that shotgun. So a lot of folks in Illinois are going to be either looking for finding 350 Legends, 450 Bushmasters, and now 400. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
So that's the 400 Legend. Let me know what you guys think about this, and is this going to be a cartridge that you're interested in, and whether it's going to be out of a bolt gun or an AR or both, perhaps. So Ben, thank you very much for taking the time to talking to us and introducing us to the cartridge, and we'll see you guys in the next video linked up here.